Joined here with Western Michigan senior center Shayne Whittington. Shayne, first off, congratulations on first being named All-MAC team and then also finishing third for Player of the Year. We know you're a team first guy, but be a little selfish here and talk about what these awards mean to you.
Honestly, they're just end results of a great year that we've all had. I mean, David was second in Player of the Year and also got first team, so it's just something that we put our work in for. And this was our desired result, and we didn't expect it, but we definitely thought we had it coming because we put in all the work that needed to be done for it.
You talked about David Brown there again, also first team All-MAC, and he did receive a couple more votes than you in the. But just kind of talk about what it means to see him get these awards, especially being teammates for 5 seasons now, and the injuries that he had to go through to get where he's at now.
It's an incredible story, David Brown is. It's fun to see one of your best friends grow up in front of you, mature into a man that he has become. It takes a lot of character to do what he did and continue with the game and be as successful as he is right now. He's going to go pretty far here right after college as well, I believe. So I'm really proud of him. It's emotional to think about too. I mean, like I said, it's one of your best friends playing his tail off just to get back into the game that he loves. So.
Also today, Coach Hawkins was named MAC Coach of the Year. What has it been like playing for him these 5 seasons, and how has he made you into the player you are now?
You know, it's been incredible playing for Coach Hawk. At first, he was, you know how freshmen are. You know, you're trying to get you know what your niche is. You know, you're trying to get things that you're supposed to get down, but still, you know, you have that freshman jump, so you're just bouncing around, not knowing where you're going. It's just out there. And he's developed me over the time, with the help of assistant coaches, over the time of 5 years into the player that I've become, and everyone else. So I mean, he's been a big influence in my life as a player and as a person. So I mean, he preaches on the court stuff, he preaches off the court stuff. So he's been a very big help in my life all around. So.
Over the season, I mean, you've been very good all season, but especially recently, you've really stepped up your game. In fact, last 7 games, you're averaging nearly 20 points and 10 rebounds. Where has this spark kind of came from you to where you've really elevated your game to an elite level?
You know, Coach Farmer came up to me after, I'm not sure what game it was, but came up to me and said, "You have 8 games left in your career. What are you going to do with it?" And I kind of took that to heart, and I was a little, like I said, this entire season's been a little emotional. I'm an emotional guy, but so I kind of took that to heart. I looked at my entire career. I looked at this year. I looked at last year, and I thought, I'm not doing as well as I should be. I know I should be playing better than I am right now. I know I can contribute more. I know I can be more of a dominant player than I have been throughout the entire season, and that's kind of where it came from. Coach Farmer definitely put a fire underneath me.
Team having the #1 seed, all these awards that you guys have received the last couple of days. Obviously, a #1 seed usually has the biggest target on their back, as everyone likes to say they took down #1. Do you think the target got a little bit bigger now with all these postseason awards?
No, I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not in that perspective. I just know that we're in the first place and we got to stay there.
All right. Last question. Fill in the blank here. For the Broncos to leave Cleveland, MAC champions, we must
stay within ourselves. We have to play the game of basketball that's got us this far. We haven't really got outside ourselves. We've stayed a tight group. We stayed consistent. So I'd have to say we have to keep playing the brand of basketball that got us here, the Bronco brand of basketball.
Tongue twister there.
Right.
I'm actually going to ask you one more, I just thought of it, but obviously everyone knows about you and David, the 2 seniors, but just kind of talk about the rest of the starting 5. I mean, Connor, honorable mention, Tucker, freshman team, and Austin, 11-0 when he scores 10 points or more this season. So just kind of talk about those guys and the role that they've played this year and how they've helped get the team where they are now.
You know, everyone has had a significant role, even our bench players in our season this year. I'm really, I wouldn't say, I'm disappointed that Richie wasn't acknowledged for something, because I think he's one heck of a player. I think he runs our team with incredible pace. I believe he is one of our greatest leaders on the court. Connor has become one of the best four-men I've seen as a sophomore in the MAC. So over that year span, he's worked so hard, and he's gained so much on the court as well as off the court. And Tucker came in. I kind of knew that Tucker was going to be pretty good when he came in. He played really well this summer, and he had a little edge to him. He had a little cockiness to him, and that really helped him out this year. So I'm really happy with the way they've been playing. I'm really happy with the way the bench has been playing as well. They may not produce in the means of numbers, but they do their jobs while they're out there, and they do produce in other aspects while they're out on the court.